Alright. Time for yet another riveting, absolutely amazing brand steel 100 games. There will be 100 of them. It will be the longest video ever created. No, but Hunger Games. And I'll just say it outright, this video is made specifically for someone I know named Popcorn. So if you're not him, then you likely won't understand half of the shit that will be in this video. So yeah, you've been warned, I guess. Either way, we have in District 1, we have the classics, me, Popcorn, and Evja. But instead of anyone else, there's a cursed image on our team now, or district at least, and yeah, very cursed. Either way, District 2 has Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Monika, yet another classic. But now, newcomers in District 3, a noose, a knife, knife. This knife looks retarded because it's been squished, so that looks thick as fuck. But I swear, it's a knife. Just a pile of puke, really. And a recycle bin. For no particular reason, it's just there, you know. Then we have the exiled Rem cow, bread popcorn, anti-Evja, and a blessed image. Monica T-posing over the sands. District 5, we got Alec himself, Asai, ExileLord, Get Smoked, and the Ascended Asai. Ooh. District 6, we have Thick Edam Ketchup Bottle, Garfield, Baby Crab, and Baby Cow. But District 7, ho ho ho, we have Heinz Ketchup Bottle, which is also thick, Odie, a huge fucking crab, and a huge fucking cow. District 8, we got Kratos, Lagbots, the Valve rocket launcher, and apples. District 9, we got the Intense Bike, the Small Anvil, On the Soldier, and Solus 69. Nice. Yeah, I totally wasn't running out of ideas. District 10, we have Being Alive, Depression, Literally Everyone Ever, and Literally Nothing. District 11, we got God, God 2 Electric Boogaloo, Thanos, and the last match's champion, Heavy Weapons Guy himself. Can he win again? We will have to see. And of course, the last district, we have Saitama, Doom Guy, Ultra Instinct Shaggy, and Ultra Instinct Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Ooh, some formidable fighters right here. Who will win? Let's find out. Proceed. Ah yes, as the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Alive runs away from the cornucopia. Puke runs away from the cornucopia. Hajve runs away from the cornucopia. The huge cow cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Yeah, having to run and shit, too much for that fat cow. Alec runs away from the cornucopia. Garfield runs away from the cornucopia. Evja finds a bag full of explosives. The Sayolger grabs a sword. Breadcorn clutches a first aid kit and runs away. The Valve rocket launcher finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Solus 69 runs away. The exiled cow runs into the cornucopia and hides. Doom Guy runs away. The bike runs away. The knife runs away. Get Smoked runs away. The Cursed runs away. Nothing takes a handful of throwing knives, so literally no one did. Those throwing knives are just laying there. God himself runs away. Saitama runs away. Ascended Asai runs away. Yuri runs away. Oh, but everyone scares Engodnir away from the cornucopia. Yeah, that is a lot of people. I don't get how they got literally everyone into that arena, but you know, probably pocket dimensions and all that shit. Apples runs away. Thanos takes a handful of throwing knives. Odie runs away. Heinz Ketchup scares me away. Alright. I'm real scared of Heinz Ketchup. Maybe because it's so thick. Well, either way, the baby cow takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. I'd like to see a baby cow wielding a spear, honestly. Is that morbid? Whatever. Monica gathers as much food as she can. Popcorn, the recycle bin, Rolf, and Lagbots share everything they gather before running. Popcorn! Why would you share with the Lagbots? Come on now. The champion, Heavy, and Kratos fight for a bag. But Kratos strangles Heavy with the straps and runs. Okay, well, the champion was literally the first one to die. You can't make this up, man. Natsuki runs away from the cornucopia. The small anvil takes a spear and from inside, there is no and, I don't know why I said and. The anvil takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Monica T-pose grabs a sword. Sayori grabs a backpack and retreats. Idun grabs a sword. Depression runs away with a lighter and some rope. Well, you know what they're gonna do with that rope? There's a picture of it right here. Noose finds a bag full of explosives. Shaggy strangles Baby Crab after engaging in a fist fight. Shaggy, I know you're like super powerful and everything, but really? Attacking a child? A baby crab? Come on, man! The huge crab scares ExileLord away from the cornucopia, though. Thanos begs for a sight to kill him. He refuses, keeping Thanos alive. Alive fishes. God also fishes. Eden overhears Heinz and Breadcorn talking in the distance. Eden is just trying to figure out what kind of ingredients are in Heinz. Monica makes a wooden spear. ExileLord poisons Popcorn's drink. He drinks it and dies. Well, Popcorn, you didn't really survive for a long, did you? The anvil, huge crab, Saitama, and apples raid Evge's camp while he's hunting. Odie, Cursed, Soul 69, and I hunt for all the tributes. Nothing searches for a water source. Literally no one will search for it. Rolf collects fruit from a tree. Val Rocket Launcher receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ajve goes hunting. The knife searches for a water source. Puke shoots a poisonous blow dart into Lagbot's neck, slowly killing them. Well, I mean, goodbye Lagbots, hopefully you're gone forever, am I right? The poison is probably just itself, it's just a piece of puke that was thrown into his neck, and then the fucking Lagbot died from some sort of infection or some shit, I don't know. Get smoked, hunts for other tributes. Doomguy stalks T-pose Monica. He's like, how can she manage to have her arms out like that constantly? And why are there 3 T-poses in this one match? He may never find the answer to that question. Baby cow tends to Yuri's wounds. Sayori hunts for other tributes. Depression and Garfield hunt for other tributes. Of course Depression would hunt for people. God damn it, dude. The recycle bin, Noose, and the bike track down and kill Natsuki. Too bad the puke wasn't in here. The recycle bin and the Noose killed her, apparently. The Ascended Asai, the Cyolger, Kratos, and Engadnir raid Shaggy's camp while he's hunting. Ooh, bold move. Everyone searches for firewood. Absolutely everyone really wanted to stay warm. They did not want to be cold, and I understand that. And the exiled cow makes a slingshot. Ah yes. 6 motherfucking cannon shots can be heard in the distance as the huge cow, the fucking Heavy. Okay, he wasn't the first to die actually, he was the second to die. I forgot about the huge cow that just committed suicide. But Heavy was the first to be killed by someone else than himself. So I mean, it counts for something, I guess. The baby crab, Popcorn, the Lagboss, and Natsuki. They're all dead. Rest in peace. Saitama is awoken by nightmares. Sayori fends Monica, the anvil, and the Monica T-pose away from her fire. Monica tries to steal the fire, and then she runs away after being fought off by the absolute warlord that is Sayori. And then the anvil comes in and tries, gives up, it was too small. And then Monica just comes back and goes T-pose, aha, maybe this will work, but of course that didn't work. Well, Breadcorn stabs the cursed image with a tree branch. God tries to sing himself to sleep. I wonder what kind of songs God is singing. It's probably something to do with harps or some shit. ExileLord strangles Soul 69 with a rope. He's like, nope, fuck that. Not 69 of them. Absolutely not. I won't even make 10. The Puke, Hajve, and Baby Cow cheerfully sing songs together. They're probably singing Baby Cow. Oh, he kills the knife for her supplies. Well, the Ascended Asai, Kratos and I sleep in shifts. Nothing cooks their food before putting the fire out. So no one is cooking food today. Get Smoked starts a fire though. Yuri loses sight of where she is. Sayolju tries to sing herself to sleep. Doomguy tries to treat his infection that he got from nowhere. Garfield and Evja hold hands. That's a picture that I have in my head now. Eden looks at the night sky while Heinz thinks about home. Depression, absolutely everyone ever, Shaggy, and the Recycle Bin sleep in shifts. Are these shifts of like 1 femtosecond each? Like, and Godnir tries to treat his infection. Rolf is awoken by nightmares. The Exile Cow tries to treat his infection. The huge fucking crab cooks his food before putting his fire on. But wait! It said that no one was! Yeah, nothing cooks their food. Damn, dude, going against the grain. The Valve rocket launcher and Al can huddle for warmth. He's like, ah, that's an OP rocket launcher right there. Let me hug you, mate. Maybe I can use you a little too, if you know what I mean. The bike convinces Apples to snuggle with him. Thanos cooks his food before putting his fire out. Ooh, going against the grain as well. Alright, I see. A bunch of rebels here. The Noose attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. And Alive receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Apples begs for Thanos to kill him. He refuses, keeping Apples alive, probably because they just snuggled. Monica, Heinz, Ketchup Bottle, and I hunt for other tributes. The huge fucking crab receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The Recycle Bin discovers a cave. Odie begs for the News to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Odie alive, probably because the dog is way too fucking stupid to know how to hang himself. The Exile Cow defeats Sayolder in a fight but spares her life. Of course, the Exile Cow always wanting blood, but this time he was, no, not yet. You need to suffer for longer. That hurt me to say considering who the person is, but whatever. Depression ambushes Anvil and kills him. Popcorn, did you know that? What? Your Anvil has depression, dude. You gotta help him. Well, it can't. He's already dead, but you know. The Monica T-Pose, Kratos, and Yuri successfully ambush Asai, the Random Puke, and Saitama, who killed... Unsuccessfully, never mind. Who killed them instead. That makes more sense though. I mean, it's still Puke and Asai, and Kratos is, you know, Kratos is pretty strong, but I mean Saitama probably alone just punched once and killed all 3 of them. Well, rest in peace Yuri and the knife again. As well as... Actually, no, the Puke is still alive. God is pricked by thorns for picking berries. You'd think that God would know which berries have thorns or not, but I guess not. Breadcorn, Ascended Asai, and Ajve tracked down and killed. Get fucking smoked, dude. The Valve rocket launcher receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Doomguy unknowingly eats toxic berries. God damn it, Doomguy. You didn't do shit this round, you were a wimp again. Sayori hunts for other tributes. The Bike and Shaggy split up to search for resources. ExileLord diverts everyone's attention and runs away. No one knows where he is anymore, dude. Nothing tries to sleep through the entire day. Literally no one did, alright. Evja's trap kills Alive! He killed being alive! No one is alive anymore. It's over. Everyone's dead. There's no reason to even do any more of this battle, but I will anyway. The fight must go on. Garfield defeats Godnir in a fight that spares his life. How did Garfield fucking defeat a god? I mean, there's like 5 gods or something in this match, but still. Eden questions his sanity. And the Baby Cow receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Oof. After just 2 days, 14 people have been killed. Ooh. 32, wait. Was there 6 that died? Oh, okay, yeah. So 16 people died. Whoops. But yeah. Cursed Image is dead. Soul 69 is no more. Knife is gone. Anvil is destroyed. Monica T-pose is obliterated. Kratos disappeared. Yuri is smashed. Gets smoked. He has poofed. Doom Guy is no more. And alive? More like dead. Alright. Proceed. The show must go on. Sayori receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The recycle bin. And Godnir. Baby cow and huge crab tell each other ghost stories to enlighten the mood. It was basically just the god talking to himself, really, because I mean, what can the baby cow say? What can the crab say? And the recycle bin fucking successfully deleted input number here files. Garfield stays awake all night. ExileLord receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Depression, apples, and Noose cheerfully sing songs together. Yay! A Noose and Depression, so happy! Rolf starts a fire. Thanos receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The thick Heinz bottle cooks the food before putting the fire out. Ajvet receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. But I lose sight of where I am. Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck I am? The bike attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Saitama is awoken by nightmares. Probably nightmares about never getting to find a formidable foe ever again. Odie questions his sanity. Ultra Instinct Shaggy kills God while he's sleeping. Oh, probably still only is like 1% of his power, dude. God damn. God always gets killed while sleeping. He really needs to stop getting drunk and just, falling asleep. Jesus. Monica tries to sing herself to sleep. The Exile Cow destroys nothing supplies while he's asleep. Congratulations, Exile Cow, you destroyed nothing. Hope you're happy about yourself. You did fuck all. The Val rocket launcher attempts to climb a tree. I'd like to see how that would work, but of course it fails. It doesn't have arms or legs or anything, it's just a rocket launcher. And somehow falls on the ascended Asai and kills them both. Asai's supposed to be ascended and all that, but fuck like the normal Asai has survived for longer, so maybe it's not that ascended. The thick Eden ketchup, literally everyone ever, Asai, Puke, and the Sayolder sleep in shifts. Again, they must be sleeping like a femtosecond each before changing shifts, because I mean, like what? Well, Evra and Breadcorn sleep in shifts. Yeah, that's what I brainfarted right there. I was like, there's something more, but there isn't. The Heinz bottle of ketchup, the thick bottle of course, receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Maybe it's like fries or some shit with Heinz tomato ketchup on. Or maybe the sponsor's a dickbag and put Eden ketchup on it. Imagine if the Heinz bottle got Eden ketchup fries or hot dogs or whatever else you would use ketchup on. Ultra Instinct Shaggy, Monica, and ExileLord get into a fight, but ExileLord triumphantly kills them both, dude! He killed the God Slayer! The God Slayer himself! You don't fuck with ExileLord! ExileLord killed Shaggy! And I mean Monica too, but whatever. Fucking Shaggy, dude, is gone. Rolf survived for longer. Depression makes a slingshot. Sayori discovers a cave. The recycle bin steals from Puke while it isn't looking. Okay, recycle bin. What are you doing? Are you stealing the Puke to just throw it inside yourself? Because you're like, Puke is garbage? Because I mean, sure, but you don't put it in the computer, alright? Nothing and Evra work together for the day, so Evra works alone, sick. I pick flowers. Saitama receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Breadcorn constructs a shack. Asai, the Exile Cow, and Ajve hunt for other tributes. The huge crab searches for a water source. Odie begs for apples. To kill him, he refuses, keeping Odie alive. Rolf injures himself. Come on, you're too strong. Keep yourself together, man. Baby cow overhears Godnir and the intense bike talking in the distance. Literally everyone discovered a cave. There's like so many caves. Like fucking hell, there's like a lot of caves in that arena. The News and Garfield work together for the day. Thanos and ExileLord split up to search for resources. The Eden ketchup bottle receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. As God himself, the Valve rocket launcher, Ascended Asai, Ultra Instinct Shaggy, and Monica have all died. Some of these are really powerful characters that have died. This just goes to show that you never know what can happen in these games. Every shot stabs literally everyone with a tree branch! Oh, that's great. What the fuck, Emja? How did you do that? How did you stab literally everyone ever with a tree branch, dude? Good fucking job. Puke destroys Sayori's supplies while she is asleep. Someone just ran up to her food or something and puked on it, making it like not possible to eat anymore. Because I don't know, maybe there's no way to clean the food or something. Maybe it's acidic puke. I don't know. I attempt to start a fire, but I'm unsuccessful. The baby cow. I forgot. Rewind. Baby cow shoots an arrow at a god near, but of course, as a god, you can't be hit by just a mere arrow. Baby cow misses and kills Asai instead. Thanos thinks about winning. The News thinks about home. So, the home inside a certain girl's bedroom, I would assume. ExileLord and the Recycle Bin work together to drown the Heinz ketchup. Eden is the champion, dude. Well, he's not the champion, but he's at least survived for longer than Heinz. Saitama, ExileLord, the bike, and Eden tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Depression and Rolf sleep in shifts. But that's very wrong, because depression never sleeps. That was fitting for the song to just slow down like that as soon as I said that, but alright. Ajve and apples sleep in shifts. Odie tends to Garfield's wounds. Well, fitting. The huge fucking crab kills Breadcorn with a sickle. Nothing in the Exile Cow holds hands. Of course. Exile Cow don't hold anybody's hands. He just wants blood and murder. It's such a fucking bastard, honestly. Like, he wants nothing but pain. What a dickbag, dude. Depression attacks the huge crab, but he manages to escape. He got out of the mindset and didn't commit die. Good job, huge crab. The Recycle Bin dies from thirst. I did not know that the Recycle Bin had to drink. I think the Recycle Bin on my computer is probably dead too. Anyway, I discovered a river. Too bad I didn't share any of the water with the Recycle Bin. Rolf receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. And the Eden ketchup bottle stalks Saitama. That almost sounds like an SCP, honestly. Just wherever you go, you just see a random ketchup bottle like at the corner of your eye. The bike and Garfield work together for the day. Evja overhears a god near and Puke talking in the distance. Again, the god and god near is talking to himself. Maybe down, sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Thanos runs away from ExileLord. As he should, Thanos. Run very far. The News and ExileLord split up to search resources. Nothing diverts Exiled Cow's attention and runs away. Again, nothing can escape. He's invulnerable. He sees all. He sees everything. He's coming for you. In your dreams, in your waking life, no matter where you go, he's there. You scared of SCP-096? Oh, you better be scared of Exile Cow. You don't even need to look at him for him to attack you. Ajve is unable to convince Apples to not kill him. So Apples killed Ajve. Odie fishes. Sayori constructs a shack. An event. Oh boy. Last time there was a fire, it did not end well for them. There was 14 deaths. So let's see how this works out. A fire spreads throughout the arena. Nothing survives. Alright, is over. Literally everyone died. There's nothing left. Nothing survived. But somehow, apparently the huge crab still survived, and so did the baby cow and Sayori. But Garfield and Eden failed to find a safe spot and suffocate. Rest in peace, Ketchup and the cat. Rolf obviously survives, easy for him. The intense bike survives. Depression survives, depression will go on forever. The fire catches up to ExileLord and kills him. F. The exiled cow falls to the ground, but it kicks the puke somehow, hard enough to then push him into the fire. You saw puke, it was like that puke is somehow alive. Kick, you're dead. And then he flew away from the fire and survived. ExileLord survives. Evja falls to the ground, but kicks Thanos hard enough to then push him into the fire. First he kills literally everyone, then he pushes Thanos into the fire and burns him to death, dude. What a monster Evja's been this round. A fireball strikes Odie, killing him. Apples survives. The fire catches up to Saitama, killing him. Mere fire should be able to kill him, but somehow this fire did. This is a really powerful... It must be multiple nonillion degrees Celsius or some shit. The noose survives somehow, even though it's rope, which should be really flammable. I fall to the ground, but I kicked the goddamn engineer god hard enough to then push him into the fire. That then also somehow kills it. So that's interesting. 14! Yet again, 14 cannon shots can be heard. That was half of everyone that was left. There was 27, now there's 13 left. Absolutely everyone died. F. Asai died. The Heinz and Eden ketchup bottle died. Breadcorn died. The recycle bin died. Arjve died. Garfield died. ExileLord died. Puke died. Thanos died. Odie died. Saitama and Engodnir, two overpowered characters, they died from a mere flame. Well, it's only night 4 and almost everyone's dead already. Like 3/4 have been killed, actually. Everyone starts a fire. Rolf sets up camp for the night. Intense Bike sees a fire, but stays hidden. There's absolutely nothing that fends the huge crab, the exiled cow, and depression away from the fire. I mean, depression will always follow the huge crab everywhere it goes. You never truly get rid of it. And of course the exiled cow, nothing can fend that away. And the crab just found random fire, there was nothing there to fend them off, so I mean... Win-win, right? Maybe cow is unable to convince the news to not kill her. F. The baby cow hung himself. What a sad end for that boy, I was gonna say, but I mean, I called the cow the her, so... The her, yes, you heard me. Apples receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Now what is this? Sayori and ExileLord talks about the tribute still alive. Interesting. I cook my food before putting the fire out. Ah, the feast. Yet another event. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. The news severely injures Depression somehow and leaves her to die. Depression is a cruel mistress, but this time, Depression got to Depression and made Depression kill herself. No one will ever be depressed ever again. Happiness for all, wee sprinkles. Sayori decides not to go to the feast. And ExileLord sobs while gripping a photo of her friends and family. Yikes. Evja decides not to go. The exiled cow decides not to go. Who needs sustenance? Who cares about family and friends? Exiled cow just needs murder. Rolf kills nothing as he tried to run. Congratulations, dude, you didn't kill anything. Hope you're happy with yourself. That must have been such a hard feat. I probably should make fun of Rolf, or else I will be next. Apples and Huge Crab decide to work together to get more supplies. The Intense Bike decides not to go to the feast. And I decide not to go to the feast. I set the Intense Bike on fire with a Molotov! Fire! K-Man, something like that, I don't know. Apples overpowers the noose and kills it. Congratulations, you just ripped it off the roof. It's not that special, dude. Just continue looking at the apple as if nothing happened, alright? ExileLord injures herself. God damn it. Rolf attacks the huge crab, but the crab somehow manages to escape, dude. Oh. But the exiled cow, Evra, and Sayori get into a fight, but Sayori triumphantly kills them both! The warlord will continue! The warlord! He killed the murderous psychopath that is the exiled cow, and Evra that killed literally everyone! Sayori killed them both! 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance as the number has yet again been halved. Baby cow, depression itself, literally nothing. The intense bike, the noose, the exile cow, and Evja are all dead. 6 people left. Sayolder lets huge crab into her shelter. Rolf thinks about winning. I receive an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sayori and Apples run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Rolf, Sayolder, Sayori, and I raid Apples' camp while he's hunting. Yikes, Apples, almost everyone raided you. And a huge crab fishes. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. It was peaceful that day. But now, as Sayolder looks at the night sky, Rolf starts a fire. Sayori attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Apples passes out from exhaustion, and the huge crab somehow convinces me to snuggle with it. That's probably painful, honestly, but you know, whatever. Maybe it was a trick to try to kill me. I beg for Sayolder to kill me. I'm like, Jesus, I got from far, but I can't handle this anymore. It's been almost a week. Please, just end me. But she's like, nah, fam, you're gonna be alive. Apples steals from a huge crab while he isn't looking. Rolf searches for a water source, and Sayori makes a slingshot. Yet again, no cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Interesting. Rolf falls into a goddamn pit and dies. Rolf, you're better than this. Come on, you clumsy fuck. Sayori defeats me in a fight, of course the warlord that she is, but she spares my life. Apples ambushes the huge crab and kills him. Oh no! Sayolder unknowingly eats toxic berries. F. Apples severely injures me and leaves me to die, and then Sayori shot herself to death. Can you believe it? Against all odds, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance as Ultra Instinct Rolf, the huge crab, on the soldiers, the warlord that is Sayori, and I, we all died. And in the end, only one stand, the winner, the one, the only, Apples from District 8 is our champion. Who would have thought that Apples would have been the one to win of all fucking people, dude? Wow. What an ending. That's yet another great ending for me, what the fuck. Oh man, here's the standings. The huge fucking cow taking their life immediately, not even trying. And Apples emerging victorious. Man. Too bad you didn't get too far though, Popcorn. There we go. All the murders that happen. Every day. And then suddenly at the end, 2 days and 2 nights in a row where somehow nothing happened. But in the end, Apples overpowered me and Sayori shot herself to death. If she just didn't shit herself to death, she would have probably fucking won again, dude. What a warlord. But it wasn't meant to be. Apples won. And ExileLord got 5 kills actually, damn. Apples and the puke got 4 kills each. The puke was probably just so disgusting that it just killed 4 people by looking at it. Evra, Saitama, the noose, and Asai killed 3 people, but Evra actually killed a shit ton more. Like, he killed everyone. So, Breadcorn, the recycle bin, Sayori, Shaggy, and I killed 2 people each. Surprisingly, Sayori only got 2 actually, but you know, not every day is everyone's game, you know. And the huge crab, ascended Asai, baby cow, Ori, exile cow, Kratos, Rolf, depression itself, and the intense spy got a kill each. Man, Exiled Cow, you're supposed to be so hungry for blood, yet you killed only one person. What are you, a chump? And District 8 won, District 5 lost. Which, well, every other one lost except for one in District 8, but you know what I mean. District 8 had apples. Which one? And District 5. Asai, ExileLord, Get Smoked, and Ascended Asai were the first to have all 4 to be killed. F. And that is the end. Who would have thought that goddamn apples would win, dude? I certainly didn't. Yet here we are, in the midst of it all. The end.